Oh, what this for the podcast, something? Hey, yo, shot. Turn my mic up a little bit. I think it's time to run it back, bro.
Oh my God, Jason.
What we talking about? Get the hookahs lit. Listen, we can talk about it. You can listen to us for the newest music or promote your business. Let's get it poppin'. Got the eye candy and the biggest freaks and the baddest, they stay around. To see your favorite rap, I wouldn't doubt it. We for the streets, come and head about it. Yeah. We in the mix, yeah. We in the mix, yeah.
You are now with Mixed by Brent.
We in the mix, yeah. We in the mix. Hey, yo, make sure y'all tuning in. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. You are now in the mix with Mixed by Brent. I got a special guest for y'all today. We run the streets. We got Ant from in here. Ant, what's good, bro?
I'm chilling, bro. You know what I mean? Good seeing you. I ain't see you in some time.
It's definitely been a grip. I, had a little vacation, but I'm right back on. Definitely appreciate you, bro. What I missed, man? Catch me up. What's going on?
I mean, you miss. You ain't missed that much, but you missed a lot. You know
Right.
what I mean, like I said, like I was just telling you behind the scenes, like I missed a lot just from being out here, like I used to be. You know what I mean, running the streets. Doing what the label and the brand is actually saying. You know what I mean, run the streets. I just been trying to stay behind the scenes with this technology, so the artists, the shit that they need, I provide that. You know what I mean? Like, get behind that, because that's a longevity in the future. You know what I mean? Like, the metaverse and all that, that technology shit,
Right.
that's what they need. You know what I mean? It's not like hand-to-hand shit no more. Everything digital-wise. You know what I mean? With just building apps and creating new ways to trying to, deal with these new artists.
And that was a question I had for you because you definitely started in an era where it was hand to hand. You was hands on.
Yeah.
Like now, so when you see the way that things are being done on social media, do you feel like the game has changed or it's the same game? And I really feel like the game changed. It's a whole new game.
It's a new game, but that's that's life. You gotta be able to, adjust to anything in life.
Right.
Nothing gonna stay the same anyway. So you know what I mean? Like
Heavy.
if you figure out how to adjust that, you be good.
Right. You
know
figure
what I
out
mean?
life.
Like they say Hove. You know what I mean? Like, Hove was able to, stay relevant throughout his whole career, no matter if it was the youth. You know what I mean? He knew how to get busy.
Right.
A lot of people know how to get busy, so that's the goal. The goal is to try and figure out how you get busy in this new era, because nothing stay the same.
You heard that Hove did? I mean, God, what's it called?
Yeah.
God, what's the name of that record?
God gift.
God's gift.
Yeah.
How what you think about Hove? How Hove did on there?
Hove is Hove. He always spit his shit. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day when we was younger, some people ain't understand what he was saying. You know what I mean? So if you really follow Hove and you follow what's going on in the business, everything he be talking about be real. You know what I mean? Like it's shit that he actually did and that he's still doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you can't take that away from him.
That get heavy. I was doing my research for this interview,
Tell me.
to make sure that I could give you the proper, you know what I mean? Because you a bull, man.
I mean, and that's
Definitely
the
a
thing,
bull.
I'm gonna be honest, and I said to myself today, I'm a start acting like I am. You know what I mean? Like I've been humble for a long time. You see what I'm saying? I think that's what kind of got me to where I'm at now. You see what I'm saying? Just being humble. You know what I mean? Not getting caught up in the mix with all that, because it's like you do this to get out your situation, whatever situation you in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can't have one foot in, one foot out.
Right.
That's why I was telling you, like, I'm trying to build a whole distribution company.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can be able to provide service for, different artists, not just rappers. You know what I mean? Because, like, I've been really tuning into, like, the creative artists. You know what I mean? Like, Tierra. You know what I mean? Like how she taught me back in the day. Like, I knew she was going to be who she is.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, all these different artists that's scared to get out that lane, like, because you see the music. Like, the music, like, they even had the cartoon John about to get signed, or he got signed. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
He got dropped already.
yeah,
though.
but
That's some new
this shit is just all over the place.
The metaverse.
So if you build something, like
Yeah.
I'm trying to build a distribution company,
Right.
like, I'm gonna just let whatever comes to me. You know what I mean?
I wanted to touch on something that you just said too. I was remembering
back in the day, we had a studio we was working out on Delaware Ave. You remember that studio?
Yeah, shout out to my man Mark. Mark
Yeah,
Madness,
Mark
yeah.
Madden Studios,
And
right?
that's crazy before you go on, cause like if I sit here and just think about all the people I ran across and worked with, you see what I'm saying? A lot of these people are still doing their thing.
Right,
You see what I'm saying? Like, and I work or I've been a part of a lot of shit out here. You know what I mean?
right.
Like I said, I just don't be throwing that out there like I did this or I did that, I did this. When I see people doing their thing, I salute. And you know what I mean? Somewhere in the future we work.
Right. And I definitely want to talk about your vision because you at the time when you brought Tierra around, her name was Dope Dizzle.
Yeah, and dope
It-
this one.
and
This
then
is
it,
this.
yeah, and then it was like I was the engineer on the project and her style was so different I couldn't see it. And it was like you calm cool. Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
You seen
because
it that far
the
ahead.
thing is, a lot of people always tell me I'm ahead of my time with everything. Like I just told you, I had video game for music. I built a lot of new platforms that probably wasn't up to speed with what was going on at that point in time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like the video game that I got, it was based on rappers. It was like Def Jam Vendetta. You see what I'm saying? But I had Philly artists on there fighting each other as they was fighting. Their music was playing. So now we in the era of little kids playing the video game. My son was playing the game. My son was on that joint, 2 years
Right.
old. Apple told me I had to take him off though because it was a lot of blood and a lot of little different little moves and shit. He wasn't old enough to be on that joint.
Right.
So like I said, I just got finished talking to my man Stiz. I'm gonna let Stiz have that platform. You know what I mean? The Battle Academy, because like it's just a new era.
That's
You know what I mean? It's a
heavy.
new era. So like I said, I don't have to be a part of everything. Just partner up with different people with all the little platforms that I built, and just stay behind the scenes on the distribution tip.
Right. And now, at what stage of an artist's career do I want to come to Ant? We want the streets for distribution.
When in its beginning.
Anytime.
yeah.
If I'm ready, I
But
can get
like,
off the couch.
I like dealing with artists in their beginnings. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I see a lot of potential in somebody that other people don't see. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Too Rare. Like I was dealing with Too Rare like a year and a half ago. I was sending some music, Kev, Diamond, Cuz, this person, that person, this person. I guess they ain't see the vision. But now he got his wave, everybody jump on his wave. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing I don't like.
That's
Like,
Philly.
If you don't, it ain't just Philly, bro. That's the whole world.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if you can't see somebody potential from the beginning, that's like nobody gotta tell me that person hot, that person nice. If I see it, and I look like I said, Tierra put me on to like the creative style of music or where music was going at. You know what I mean? Just being yourself. And that's the thing. I saw him being himself.
Right.
Like when I was dealing with Santos, him being himself. When I started dealing with Toast, it was like his style of rap wasn't ending. Everybody was balling and this, that, and like they wasn't talking about their downfall. So you see what I'm saying? Now, Toast started giving up pain music and we went to the highest level. You know what I mean? Like we was about to sign with DJ Khaled, some bullshit happened, but I touched high levels with this shit. You know what I mean? So that's why I say now is about building a platform. I never built an actual platform. Like I said, I probably was over here, over there, this, that, and the third. But now my focus on just being the distribution company.
And we could come there and get all the services
Everything.
at the one
Because
spot.
like merch, we do merch. You need merch.
Yeah.
Merch. You gotta sell that shit to your fans. We want them people to be a part of your brand. You know what I mean? So we do merch. Upload digital. We got connects with different people that you might want to get on their platforms. You know what I mean? So like I said, that's the main thing I'm doing, just distribution.
Right.
Shout out to my man Cheese.
Say cheese?
No,
Oh.
I fuck with Say Cheese too.
all right.
It's crazy because I remember I'm gonna give you the story, right? When I went down Florida in like 2015. I remember Sean called me and she was like, "Hey, what made you move to Tampa instead of Miami or Atlanta? Like the surrounding areas that was popping." I told him I wanted to come down here to see if I could do this, what I did up Philly down here, and I ended up doing that down there. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like I was in a mix with everybody. Like the first week I was down there, it was a showcase with like Lil Wayne, Nas, Yo Gotti, or you Run The Streets. Oh, bam. You see what I'm saying? Like start moving around. Like
Right.
so your brain can really take you a lot of different places. You know what I mean?
Could you touch on that? It's for the generation after. It's the importance of keeping your name solid. You got a
Yeah,
solid
you
name.
gotta keep, and I tell people that like even if I didn't reach my highest level now, if you keep your name solid, you never know when your breakthrough gonna come. All you gotta do is just keep working.
Be
But
prepared.
but you put dirt on your name, a lot of people gonna hate on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, people gonna hate regardless, but it's a different type of hate. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you just moving pearl solid, niggas just gonna hate your work. They not gonna hate you.
Right.
But when you start doing nut shit, now the niggas hate you. Now, you know what I mean? Like I said, like shit can pop off for me tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got crazy footage of different artists when they come up. As I watch what I was watching the Kanye West joint.
That's a heavy.
And
That's a heavy
then
joke.
I was watching Lil Baby joint the other night.
I ain't see that.
And you could see, you know, they had the footage of Lil Baby when he was a child, when he was, you know, he was growing. He was coming, you know, becoming the person that he is. And that shit was just so motivational. I'm like, yo, like, I literally got footage of, you know, I don't like the name drop. People know what I did for people. I got footage of this person. And I'm like, damn. My man said, yo, you should wait. Even one of the people that's on there told me I should wait.
Right.
Until they get bigger.
And
You know
then
what I
they
mean?
come for the
And
footage.
then
Like,
you
yo,
know,
got
like
such
the
and
boy
such.
that did the Kanye West joint waited 30 years.
Yeah.
He got like 30 mil.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like
So you
content is everything. I
Right.
tell people at the end of the day, the cameraman is the number one person.
Right.
That's the person that make the stars.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The cameramen make the stars. Like, you know, so I just look at it like that.
Now, when I looked at the Wire series, right, you was in some real hoods, bro.
And that's another thing.
Do you have any stories that you could tell us that happened off camera? I know through all of that footage, like, you had any crazy nights that happened?
It never been crazy nights. It probably was days when I probably went up in somebody's crib and it was, you know, a bunch of drugs, bunch of guns, a bunch of, you know, and people used to always ask, hey, you don't be scared when niggas be flashing them guns in front of you and all that? No, I come from this.
Right.
I'm trying to get some money. I was trying to build a brand, so I was everywhere. That's why I was called We Run the Streets.
Right.
You know what I mean? Wherever you had to be, you had to be. And I was solid, so I never had to, like, even till this day, bro, the most important thing I could tell somebody that I like the life I live, I don't never have to do this.
Right.
That's like worth more than everything. I don't gotta look over my shoulder for shit.
It's all love.
It's all love. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
you got people that can't go nowhere unless they with you know what I mean? Like, you gotta know how to move. You gotta know how to communicate. You know what I mean? You can't pick sides.
Right.
You here for a job. You here for one reason, to get the job done. And that's how I felt. Like, I'm there to get the job done. Even these 5 years that I took off, I feel like that was the best that I could do, because within these 5 years, I saw a lot of shit happen. You know what I'm saying? That I was a part of.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just being around, just being places and shit.
Sometimes
you never know what would have happened.
Yeah,
You see what
distance
I'm saying?
is key.
So me distancing myself and what I got to come is going to be worth more.
Right. You still speak to Meek at all?
Do I still speak to Meek?
Yeah.
Yeah. I speak to him. I just spoke to him not too long ago. Like I said, that was one of the people that told me, hey, you should hold that footage down.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because he might feel as though that shit worth more when he get bigger than he is. Other people probably look at it like, damn, nigga, you is big.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, as long as I got the footage in my vault
Mm-hmm.
and nothing happened to me, I'm still breathing. It's going to come out one day. I got a lot of footage. He hit me up not too long ago, asked me about some footage. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I want to get you a bag for that shit. I told you I was going to give it to him for free.
Right.
He like,
Off
no.
this
I'm
love.
like, I mean, because what we did, and when I work with people, I don't look at, like, damn, what this person going to be able to do for me in the long run. I was just working. I ain't give a fuck. Like, none of us knew shit was going to happen.
Right.
You know, from Tierra Whack, nobody knew that was going to happen. From Meek, Santos, from, you know what I mean, Free My Nigga AR app. You know, shout out to Core. You know, like I said, I dealt with a lot of different people in the beginning of their career, you know what I mean?
Right.
And like, I never asked for nothing.
I would say it's like a social circle. It seems like everybody that did blow up was around the same type. Do you feel like the studio was a hub a hub for creative minds, or how do you look at that?
The studio.
Yeah, like it seems like all of those people have something in common though.
The studio always gonna be a hub for people, 'cause that's where the music is created at.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like I'm actually trying to find a home studio now because I got 4 producers on my team,
Mm.
and I'm solid with a lot of different artists. You see what I'm saying? So I probably can pull off getting different people on it on a record. You know what I mean? Like I did a joint back in 2015 called No Nigga No. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah, I
it
remember
had Santos on there, Mini Buns, AR Quilly. And I was gonna keep moving with it. You see what I'm saying? Then I had a joint called She So Bad with PNB Rock, Santos, and Reese Rao. And I just stopped for no reason. You see what I'm saying? Like I just stopped for no reason, but I always got a plan behind it. You know what I mean? Like I said, my thing was to try to become a global brand, not just for Philadelphia. You know what I
Right.
mean? Being able to get my thoughts together. Like I told you, man, when you have a family, that shit move different. So I was trying to be home on the couch and trying to figure out this social media shit. You know what I mean? Because I was never into, like, even now, I don't be on the social media. Like, every time you pull up, it's bitches shaking their ass, it's niggas doing this, it's people recording fights, it's this.
The same shit.
You know what I mean? So eventually you get tired of looking at that shit.
Right.
So I don't be on there unless I'm doing business or I'm getting some money.
Right.
I mean, so like social media to me, it hurt a lot of people and it helped a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just gotta figure that shit out. And that's what I'm still doing, figuring that shit out. You know what I mean? That's why I said building a digital platform. Whereas though I probably don't have to be so many places. I'm looking for like a new cameraman, a new interviewer, people to represent my brand. Put a new face on it. You know what I mean? Put it, like I could call somebody and be like, yo, I gotta come up there and get this interview. Most likely they gonna say, come on. You know what I mean?
I want to make sure y'all heard what he just said. We Run The Streets and said he want to put a new face on this brand. So that was just a heavy statement that you just said.
Because you gotta, like I said, like I'm almost 40. You see what I'm saying? I know I look good at looking like 26 and all that, but like I said, like I deal with a lot of people that deal with the new school. A lot of the new schools that's popping, they pop was my best friend. You know what I mean? Shout out to Zai Sosa. See what I'm saying? Like a lot of different people that's popping right now, I had ties in with them. I was probably one of the first people that heard them. Yo, your son gonna pop. Or this person gonna pop. That person gonna pop. You know what I mean? I never did paperwork with people. I just was doing shit off the love. You see what I'm saying? Like I always say, you do good, that shit gonna come around. It might not come around today. It's gonna come around when the time is right.
Now that's another thing I wanted to ask about. I feel as though paperwork be necessary sometimes. We do keep the relationship when you don't have the paperwork, but and also sometimes it gets messy with the paperwork. But do you feel like you got paid your right due for the amount of work that you did?
No. From nobody.
And so do you feel as though the paperwork would have?
Probably, yeah. But like I said, at the time, wasn't worrying about too much of the business of it. This my man, this my homie. Let's try and figure this shit out. You gotta remind yourself, before a lot of people was popping, State Property was the last people that was popping in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Before Meek, there wasn't that many people popping. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't about, let's just try to figure it, like we were just having fun.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like when people ask me, why I do all that shit over again? Yeah.
Right.
Like we were just having fun. You see what I'm saying? And even, like I tell people might not see me with different people. Nobody I ever worked with told me to get away.
Right.
It was just me, just stepping back and saying, all right, I'm gonna go this route. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's one day, bro, I'm gonna get on my Kanye West rant. Because people like I got interviewed by a couple different people, and the question they was asking me like, they was trying to figure out what happened.
Right.
Why this and why that. But niggas don't really be giving a fuck why this and why that. They just want content.
Yeah, they want to get the reaction.
You know what I'm saying? They want the content, and my thing is, you burn a bridge, you never gonna be able to cross that joint again. You feel me?
Exactly.
So why burn a bridge where I know it wasn't nothing that took me away from people? Is all about me working. Like right now, if I get that shit back popping heavy,
which you can,
I can reach out to these people.
Which you can.
But if I burn the bridge, and said some shit, it's never gonna work again.
Right.
Because if somebody burn a bridge with me, it's never gonna work again.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And if I'm on a, it's leverage. I'm waiting for a nigga to say that so I can say now I don't have to do nothing for you.
Yeah, like, but, like,
It be leverage.
I just sit back and watch people do their thing. You know what I mean? Like I said, once I get back in my bag all the way, I know I'm still can reach out to these people. I still can talk to these people.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was times where I probably told somebody, yo, look at this artist.
Right.
And that person looked at him and they start fucking with him. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right. Well, I want to make sure, I don't want you to burn any bridges. I would like to say, because I'm a person that do the same thing. If I take my time out of my day, you feel what I'm saying? You don't know how long I'm thinking about these moves, and then I offer up my phone book to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm available to you when it's time to go take those trips. And then you're the person that's the face behind it. I may not be the face, but I'm doing the work. Take care of me. So for everybody who has those people in their camp that answer the phone every time, who fight in the club with you when it's your turn to get out the club, you feel what I'm saying? Hold the pistol for you. Make sure them bulls is okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's only fair, because then it gets to a point where you don't want to do it no more, but it's a lot of talent.
One thing
around.
that I'm going to say, shout out to Tierra Whack, man. She always made sure Unc was good.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's off camera shit. Like I said, people might think I don't be with her or I don't. Like, she offered for me to come, her whole managing team. At the end of the day, her managing team, I was fucking with him first. I introduced them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yo, Aunt, if you want to come out, just come out. I might just say, yo, do your thing. I'm going to be back with the family.
Right.
When it's my time to shine, I come out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, people gotta get, people be wanting, like, they be wanting a story that's not there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I know for a fact, that's like, say something happened to me today or tomorrow, bro. You're gonna see social media on some shit like, yo, Aunt was my nigga, this, that, and the third, this, and just give me my flowers while I'm here.
That's only fair.
I ain't asking for no money and none of that. Just give me my flowers, or if you could do something for me. That's why I say I don't burn no bridges. All I'm gonna do is just keep working, and when the time is right, as long as I keep my relationships good with people, shit on y'all, man.
Now, do you feel like you're prepared? If that multi-million-dollar conversation came across the phone, you ready mentally, physically ready to
and that's the
step
thing.
in that light?
Like, the shit that I know about the music business now, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The shit I knew about the music business before, no. You know why? Because I look at it from the people I was dealing with. If I would have knew what I know now, we would have been moving a different way. But because I was just still having fun with the situation, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we whatever happened happened.
Right.
Like it's sometimes you might I had a situation with somebody, and you look at the people that's around, right? You say, all right, but if we would have went with that situation, we probably would never even got far.
Right.
Because of the people that was around us. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If that makes sense. And then you look at it now, you're like, damn, this person not even hanging around this person no more. He beefing with these people, or these people hating and all that. So now you're back to 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Right.
Because a lot of rappers, and that's the number one thing I be trying to tell people that's around me, like mainly my daughter. My daughter been through this shit with me.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like when I used to do this shit with Cosmic Kev and all that shit, she used to be up there and me and all the artists and all that shit. So I say that to say this, that what you see on TV or what you see on these Instagrams and shit, half of these artists don't even got.
Right.
But from a consumer point of view, they don't know that.
Yeah.
That's why I don't ever speak on it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, how many times a person gotta say, yo, don't sign no deal. These niggas be doing this and doing that. Everybody I know from Philly done said that before.
Right.
But you got up-and-coming artists still want to get signed to a deal, whereas though we in a world where this shit is really independent. You can make your own money, make your own moves, and make shit happen for you yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, but people be so stuck on another motherfucker saying you hot.
Right.
Like, nigga, if you believe you hot, do you.
Put your music out.
You don't need, like, now, that's why I was saying about the distribution company. Like that's why I salute the boy that got the United Artists joint. He just got a deal for like $3 million
With Apple,
yeah,
right?
with Apple. You see what I'm
3
saying?
billion.
So that gave me more motivation to do what I'm doing, because some of the things he might not provide, I might provide. I know niggas at World Star. I know niggas at my mixtapes. I know niggas at all the popping social medias that be popping and shit. I got these niggas' numbers in my phone.
Right.
So if I build a distribution company and allow artists to say, yo, if you can't get in contact with that person and get your content up there, I could.
Right.
So you pay me my service fee and I make sure that shit is up there. Or I
Right.
make sure that shit is said. I make sure that shit is there. See what I'm saying? Like, and being in a position like that, like how he got to deal with Apple, you never know what comes your way.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like, the one thing I know, I could walk in any studio. I could walk in any video shoot. I could walk here. I could walk in any club. I could walk here. I'm always going to get, yo, come on.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I appreciate.
That
Whereas
name
though,
is good.
you know what I mean? So when I start getting busy, the way I want to get busy and have all my, my shit intact, I can move around the way I want to move around.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not moving around with your head chopped off.
Right. Hey, listen. Once them calls come in, man, if you need an engineer, you need somebody, hit me up.
Hey, it's crazy because shout out to Toast. I was help building the studio down there with him and his sister down north and shit, and they was looking for an engineer. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they got an engineer now. Shout out to my man Tommy Yola, and like I said, a lot of different people offer me to fuck with their studio,
Right.
and bring all your shit here.
Mm.
See what I'm saying? But I never can find no engineer that was solid.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's ready to rock for you.
And I think that's where, me over the years that I was trying to build something like that, I couldn't find. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want people to be in for today and then be out tomorrow. No.
Right.
Like this shit is a grind.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you charging $40 to $50, this shit gotta be crystal. You know what I mean? Because you competing with people that really got crystal shit. And the one thing I know about you, that's what you do. You've been doing that shit for a minute.
Appreciate that,
You know
bro.
what I mean? So, like I said, you always been good with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why when you hit me, like, hell, you know what I mean? That's folks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like a lot of people always ask me to come do interviews. I don't get on the runaround. I just be like, I ain't ready right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I when I say I ain't really know, cause for those who don't know, I'm fresh off a little vacation. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I did DM him, he said, "Listen, bro, let's get it."
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's the part of being solid. You feel what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to.
That's about keeping your name good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, like, if that's like me saying somebody asked me to do an interview and I know they only want, like, the questions and all that shit gonna be bullshit because I don't, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, like salute to my that's my bro, Johnny with the Mac. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, he do what he doing what he doing, right? But then you got, I saw they post nigga was mad because he post some people, he didn't post some people. That shit be crazy.
Right.
I'm on when I used to go through that shit, you know what I mean? Like, people gotta understand it's a business.
Right. Yeah.
So if your brand or your name not worthy of posting, because at the end of the day, if I post you gotta help me too.
Right. Beneficial.
You see what I'm saying? So I can't just post you and you get one like or you get one situation is like you're not helping me.
Right.
So you gotta invest in yourself. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I remember a while ago, Bam, salute to Bam, that's my cousin and shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bob and shit. But Bam said, "Aunt, you fucked the game up when I came out." I said,
Right.
"Why you say that?" He said, "Because I was charging people to get on the DVD. Like, at the end of the day, I had to drive to a motherfucker. I had to buy cameras. I had to pay for editing. I had to pay for this, that, and the third.
Right.
That's what it costs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but if you turn around today, everybody charging.
Right.
Niggas charging for anything.
Right.
Nigga, you want to get on my story? Niggas talking about $10. But it's a way to make some type of money.
Yeah.
In this day and age. You know what I mean? Because
But
you post somebody and you getting popping, most likely that nigga gonna forget about you.
it was worth it. I'm trying to tell you, like, from the outside looking in, your wave. the peak was up here, bro.
And that's-
so you
and
know what I'm
that-
saying.
and-
I
but
would
that's
have
what I'm
paid
saying,
the,
like-
the rap boy to rerun the streets if
But
I was a
that's-
rapper.
And I don't. A lot of people until this day still be like, "Hey, you don't know how much you worth." Until this day, I'm talking about until this day, bro. I never caught that wave of myself. I never was like, damn, sat back and said, yo, I am We Run The Streets A.N.T.
Right.
What the fuck? Like, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to see how I could put it. Like, I never tooted my own horn, none of that type of shit. I would just, to me, it was just working. That's like me working a 9 to 5. I was just working.
Right.
But like I said, like, you know, I'm gonna start being in that type of band because that's what everybody else is doing.
You was a super like right even now. Like it's like when I say humble, like it was like you got a good swag. It's like you don't say much.
Because you gotta know your worth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you got some people that get out of pocket, right? If you breathe hate into the world or you breathe that type of energy to the world, that's what's gonna come back. And I never wanted to look over my shoulder. You see what I'm saying? Like, I like to move around freely. I like to go to the mall freely. If a nigga want to take pictures and salute, you know what I mean? But I don't, you know, when you on, that's like a rapper or yourself. When you got a name and you got a brand, you never know what these niggas coming up for you about. Everybody want to get a name. Everybody want to do something. And the cameras is always out. You never know what a nigga motive is.
Right.
So for me to keep that shit away, I'ma stay solid. You know what I mean? I look at the janitor like I look at the boss. Ain't nobody different than me. I don't give a fuck who they is.
Right.
Like I tell people, it's people that I fuck with. Like say I fuck with somebody today. The same way we communicate, I might text you here and there. Cause I don't talk on the phone.
Right.
When I see you, I see you. You know what I mean? Like when I was growing up, social media wasn't there. So when you see people you love, you know what I mean, and all that shit. Like now it's like some people want you to be what's that word? Digging and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
But if I fuck with you regular, I shouldn't have to go through
We
that
all
type of
good.
shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's just how I look at life. Like I'm gonna just stay humble to the day that I die because, you know, sometimes I'll be like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna be humble no more. But not being humble causes a lot of problems.
Right.
Being humble might get you somewhere that you see what I'm saying? Like it got me far. Being humble got me far. Being, you know what I mean?
Right. We touched on it a little bit earlier. I was you know, doing my research today. You did a movie. We Run the Streets movie. It was about 10 years ago. It said 10 years ago, and it showed Arab and I was
in Nation all of them?
yeah, and I was away when Arab fell. But it's just like, man,
Was
if it's
the AR up there fucking with you, right? They was up in your studio, right?
yeah. But when
Black
they
De Niro
fell,
and all them?
yeah. And I'm doing the research, and I'm like, man, this nigga shot a movie 10 years ago. I thought niggas just started shooting their own movies. You had your own movie
And that's the twist. Like,
way back then.
you know, I'm gonna say free my little nephew, man. Pub, dope ass artist and shit, right? I wanted to do a new movie on myself, you know, let home play me and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? And I could shoot a movie on the phone because I know how to put it together.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like I tell a lot of people around me, just cause you don't see the work right now, that's like somebody that you see on Instagram or somebody be up on a Breakfast Club and they tell your story. If you don't got no story to tell, nobody not gonna be able to relate to you. So with that being said, like I've been doing this shit for like since 2008. So 13, 14 years and my name's still relevant. You see what I'm saying? And all the technology shit that niggas is using, I've been doing. So when I come out with this movie of my life, like I told you, I was gonna do I'm gonna do these documentaries and try and get at Netflix and Tubi and all that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? But I really wanted to be worth something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like niggas don't gotta give me my flowers now. It's cool.
Yeah.
Cause I don't look for nothing.
But it's the
I'ma
quality
still-
of the clips. You got the quality of the clip, so it's worth something. You don't even got.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
it's worth something.
it's more of letting the work speak for itself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because no matter if I get on here and start talking all crazy and shit, it's still gonna be worth the same thing.
Right.
Because I really got footage of Philadelphia. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put it like that.
He
I
said
got
Philadelphia.
footage of Philly. Like the movie, I don't think nobody ever else did this. I had a documentary, right? All started with a camera.
Right.
I had that shit in the movie theaters, in the real movie theaters, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and that was just half of the footage. Not even. I'm gonna say a quarter of the footage that I got on my hard drives. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I tried to spread it out for different artists that I dealt with, and that shit did like 800 tickets because I had 2 shows.
And what you was trying, like a dime, a dub?
It was
to
a
get in?
dub.
Dang.
It was like a dub.
You came
But
up real quick showing what it do.
The more of the story is the documentary was 4 hours.
Right.
Everybody sat in that motherfucker for 4 hours. Imagine people sitting in the movie theaters watching a movie on a big screen for 4 hours of rapping.
Right.
Nobody never did that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that type of shit till this day still be like, yo, like, you see what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't, but
the vision.
It's that's what it's all about. It's
Your
all about the
vision is
vision, you know what I mean?
Definitely heavy.
So like I said, I just gotta, just dust the dirt off my shoulders and get back in my bag. But when I get back in my bag this time, it's not gonna be no stopping.
Now we discussed a few things. Like you do a lot. What would you say is your main strength? Your main strength.
My main strength is seeing somebody gift before the world.
Right.
That's what I really think. Like I gotta like I remember the first time I saw Santos rap, right? He tell you the story. Rest in peace, my man Gritty. And Gritty I saw we see Gritty at Black and Nobel and shit, right? Shout out to Hawk and all of them. They was, one of my partners that was help distribution my mixtapes and all that shit back in the day. And Gritty used to always be like, yo, my man, the hottest nigga in the city. But I'm like, yo, I hear that shit every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I gave Gritty my number and told him, if you want to get with me, this is the way to get with me. So he kept calling me. He said, yo, I got the money, but I probably was busy. So then when I finally got with him and shit, the nigga started rapping. But I felt the shit through the camera, bro. Like, the shit gave me chills through the camera. I said, yo, what the fuck? Like, I just knew he was one of those ones.
Right.
If it wasn't so much hate, he really would be all the way up there. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying Toast the hottest rapper in the world.
Right.
But he got a way to make you feel that shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like he don't rap like nobody. He don't sound like nobody. Anybody I ever dealt with never rap or sound like other people. You see what I'm saying? Like, so when you see somebody gift, they gotta have a gift of their own. Whereas though you like, damn, that nigga different. Cause if you think about it, the way the music business is, and people might look at it like every time somebody new come out, they got a different type of swag. They got a different type of talk. Yeah. They don't sign the same people over and over. They like, yo, what is you gonna bring to the table?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so anytime like different rappers come out or like go back to with the boy what was his name? James.
Trinidad James?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he came out, I remember everybody was like, what the fuck is this? The nigga really ain't he popped for that one song, but understand what I'm saying. He was different.
Right.
So it took him to a whole nother level. Now that he was at that level, he had to hold his own. And I don't know what happened.
Right.
But if you come in the game different and you can hold your own, you're going to survive.
Right.
Because then other people won't want to be like you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And I want to say something right quick to the fans. That right there is why you want to sign. Did you hear the knowledge and how it's not only I think, but I've been through these situations. That's the reason why you want to get We Run The Streets distribution.
Yeah.
That's why you want to get a We Run The Streets record deal.
I could walk you through a lot of different shit. And all the top dogs know who I am. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't just be pushing just, like a person can say, yo, I want to invest in paying my artists on your page. Before I even say yes or no, I go look at the artist. And because you got to think about it. I want people to think that this person ain't paid me. I want people to think like I'm really investing into this artist. You
can't invest in nothing that
so
it's the solid.
You understand where I'm going at? So even if he invested in himself or his team invested in him, I gotta be able to just say, yo, I'm behind this. You see what I'm saying? Because when you start putting bullshit on your page or pushing bullshit, oh, he just doing that shit for the money. No, you gotta keep your brand alive. You got to keep your brand a brand. That's why I'm able to still do what I can do. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people over the years, they brand is not their brand.
Right.
You know what I mean? They ran it down. You see what I'm saying? So I try to say, all right, but I learned how to do t-shirts because I know one thing for sure, merch is everything. You got your own merch on now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
people see you in the streets, oh, in the mix. Oh, all right.
Right.
But if you don't got your merch on, how they gonna know?
Branding.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's part of branding. So I had to put that in my distribution situation.
Let me ask you a question. What do you feel is more prevalent? Branding or talent? Like marketing or talent?
Branding.
If you could brand it, you could
Because
sell it.
you gotta look at it like it's some people that's not talented, bro.
Right.
But because they market themselves and brand themselves, they able to achieve their goals.
Right.
Like I said, Trinidad James, example.
Yeah.
He was
right.
able to brand himself. He made himself look like the nigga off of Martin. Everybody thought it was funny.
Right.
So everybody wanted to look at it. You know what Cosmic Kev used to tell me? He used to be like, yo, a nigga gotta wanna be like you. A bitch gonna wanna be able to fuck you. And that's the only two things.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if nobody wanna be like you, how you gonna brand yourself?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If females, because when I say niggas want to be like you, that's the male point of view. They
Right.
want to, I want to be like Trinidad James. I want to be like Meek. I want to be like Luciana. I want to be like whoever they want to be like. And then the females, they gotta feel as though they want to fuck with you. That
Right.
nigga thorough. That nigga swag hot. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you don't got none of that, is a loss.
If you
know
got
what I mean?
both of those, then
And if you got both of that, and that's why I say like, I really be looking at this shit like, bro, like, I used to always think people would think like me.
Mm.
I just learned, like, probably like a month ago that everybody not thinking like me.
right.
You see what I'm saying? Like the moves and the politics and all that type of shit that I know and growing up in this business, everybody don't know that knowledge.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm being invited to talk different places and I just don't be, that's just not me. You know what I mean?
Right.
But one day I'm gonna get out my bag and I'm gonna be able to help the game.
Right. And that comes to the worth, because since people don't think like you, don't know what you know, that's the worth. You feel what I'm saying? That's why we need you. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that you see things, the way you see an artist, and I think I have a pretty good eye for artists, but it's not, your eye different. It's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
You gotta just be able to move freely, bro. Like,
yeah.
there's certain things in life that would stop you from doing certain shit. But if you really want it, you gotta just say fuck everybody. And because those same people that you saying fuck everybody to, when you get big, they still gonna be around.
Right.
But they gotta understand, yo, if you want to get out this situation, you gotta let me do me. You gotta become the best person you could be. You know what I mean? You know how the people say you gotta become the best. You know, the best you.
Right.
That's how I look at it. Like, I let a lot of people stop me from becoming the person that I'm supposed to be.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like I learned a lot over the years. See what I'm saying? Like, I know the do's and don'ts.
Ins and
I know
outs.
the gifts and the gifts and the curse. You see what I'm saying? Like, people not going to understand your story until that shit is broadcast.
Right.
You know what I mean? My name is Brandon all the way down south. My name is Brandon here. My name is Brandon there. All I got to do is get up and go.
Right.
I went to Detroit and got a name in a week.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
I went to Detroit and got a name in a week. Off my brand. Not Ant.
Right.
Off of this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, like I was fucking with the nigga Trick out there and shit, talking to him.
Heavy.
And some people might know who he is, some people not. But as long as you get with somebody in every city that's that nigga, now he's watching me.
Right.
Seeing what I'm doing, seeing who I am. You see what I'm saying? Yo, and when you coming back down Detroit? You see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Or shout out to my man Speedy. He down Atlanta. doing this thing, be trying to plug me in on all types of shit. Shout out to hip hop since 1987. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people be trying to plug me into shit because they know my worth.
Right.
I be holding myself back.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But like I said, one day I'm gonna get up and I was just telling Tierra this shit. Like, she said, she hit me up. She said, "Oh, your health cool?" That's all she be worrying about.
Right.
My health, cause I got diabetes.
Yeah.
Your health cool? I be like, yeah. She like, no, make sure you good.
Right.
Because I know I'm good. If I want to say, yo, I want to go on a tour with her, I know I can go on a tour with her. I could hit Meek up and say, yo, bro, like, brr, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just chose not to do certain shit because I'm like, you know how people say you gotta be able to stand on your own 2 feet?
Yes, sir.
That's all I believe in. Whatever else comes with it, it just comes with it. But long as I can stand on my own 2 feet, so I look at it like, once I start doing what I'm putting together, they're gonna say it regardless. So any help they can do, they're gonna help me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
And that's part of the reason why people fuck with you, because that's the solidness. You ain't looking for the handout. You feel what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like
'cause
it's like that's solid, right? What you just said was so solid.
I could say I can ask for handouts like I got 5 arms. Because the things I did and helped with,
Right.
people will never forget.
Right.
But one thing you never saw me on Instagram talking about nothing negative. I'ma just put it like that.
Right.
If I'm going through something in my life, I don't put on Instagram, man, fuck everybody. And that's what I don't be understanding. People gotta understand social media, they not here to help you. They're
Right.
here to laugh at you.
Right.
They here to, like they here to when shit go wrong, oh mama, you did this and did that. Like say niggas will be on Instagram crying and shit. They bring that shit up when you pop, right?
Right.
Like they bring all that type of shit up. No, like I'm gonna do me.
You fuck
keep
around
all
and be
that
on
shit.
Wild and Out. They be like,
Yeah.
remember this nigga was crying.
Remember when they was crying and shit like that, and they be doing that to the Tyrese and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I guess he was crying about some real shit.
Right.
And they took that as a meme.
Yeah, meme
So,
and all that.
I just say, listen, man, like my goal is to just work. You see what I'm saying? Like, just work. You really can't do nothing else but work. You know what I mean? I done tried 9 to 5s. I do what I gotta do to get by.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if a nigga say he got a job at Rite Aid.
Right.
If I feel as though that can help me, like I remember 2015, niggas wasn't even doing Uber like that, bro. I made a lot of money off of Uber, right?
Shout out Uber.
And during that time, I was down in Florida. I wasn't doing it in Philly. I ain't gonna lie to you, right? So I was down in Florida, right?
Right.
But me pushing that shit and people looking up to me, I got a lot of money off of people just signing up.
Right.
My influence. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's like when I told you I went down Detroit, I was going to move down there, right?
Right.
My man like, yo, bro, instead of just depending on music shit, you should do DoorDash.
Right.
I say, what's that? I mean, I knew what it was, but just like when I went down Florida, I heard of Uber, but I really didn't know what it was. So my man schooled me to the DoorDash and shit. He like, yo, you don't gotta put people in your car. All you do is just this and that. I started doing that shit. I be doing that shit now.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But the crazy part about it is I'm able to make like $4,000 a month, right? And I'm able to clear my mind.
Yeah.
So remind you, I wear one of these hats every day.
Right.
I don't do it in the hood. I do it in the counties.
Right.
Pulling up to cribs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know who comes out that door.
Yeah.
Somebody might say, damn, I know you from somewhere. Oh shit. You ain't we run the streets. He might got some bread. He might say, yo, I want to invest in your company, bro. I ain't see you doing nothing in a while. I want to invest in your company because I know who you are.
Right.
That's why I'm trying to tell people, like, I did this song, No Nigga No, right? And I said, no matter what, never let another nigga say what you doing or how you doing unless he helping you.
Right.
A nigga might say, damn, why you doing this? Why you doing that? Nigga, you giving me any fucking type of money? Is you even helping paying money in my pockets?
Right.
No. So what I'm doing, nigga, is minding my fucking business.
Right.
And like I said, I'm able to make $4 grand a month and I'm out the fucking way.
Right.
And if I want to, I can be on Instagram promoting
Right.
out the way until I get myself together.
Right.
Until you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Like,
fuck always it's always fuck with a nigga.
It's
Fuck what
more,
y'all niggas gotta say.
It's more of like I saw my man, right? My man from down my way. He said, "Damn, Aunt, you caught on?" I said, "Caught on what?" He said, "It's fucking easy money." I said, "Yeah, I caught on." He said, "Yo, this like me door dashing sometimes, bro. It give me so much a clear mind. All I'm doing is driving around, listening to music, and clearing my mind and making fucking money. I don't advertise it. I don't say I'm doing DoorDash. I'm out the fucking way making my money. I got a household of 5, 6 people. Half of these niggas be deadbeats.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So what I'm trying to say is I'm doing what I need to do to provide. And I'm clearing my mind. And I can also be on my Instagram. Like I just started some joint called Keep or Delete. I post some shit on my gram, a video or whatever it is. If niggas say delete it, I'm gonna delete it. If niggas say keep it, I'm gonna keep it. All that is just content.
Right.
Content. Me just finding niggas that I know rapping from Detroit, rapping from Florida, rapping from here, rapping from there, and just reposting it.
Right.
On my social media. I don't give a fuck about that.
When do you come up with these ideas though, bro? Cause they be great ideas and it's just like you just be popping them. Like,
yo, and it's crazy cause I was thinking about that earlier this morning. Somebody had said something to me about like something like that. I said, yo, remember I told you I had the video game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had this, I had that. Oh yeah, I was talking to Stiz this morning. That's why. I had this, I had that, I had this, I had that. And I tell people everything I do, I don't never like put it out. Or I don't never just say get over it. I just put it to the side because I know that shit the future. One thing I'm going to say, I remember talking to Sean Cotton, right? Say Cheese. Reached out to him about the video game. I said, bro, listen, I know a lot of independent artists. You know a lot of independent artists. Let's get together and do this. Next thing you know, I see him saying Def Jam Vendetta coming back. So I said, damn.
After you showed them the
So did
game?
you take my idea and go run into them?
That's exactly what it sounded like they did.
So I say that to say this because I know all my ideas be powerful, bro. I just shout out to Ish. I literally just put that shit into like I put that shit in my folder, right? Because I know I'm probably ahead of my time.
Right.
But like I said, like me giving that shit to Stiz for his Battle Academy, he said, yo, Aunt,
That shit go together crazy.
is you gonna change the name? I said, nigga, it's yours. We gonna change the name to Battle Academy.
Right.
Your rappers or whoever you got that's battling, they bars gonna be spitting on a video game for kids to rehearse, and you understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of my ideas, bro, will be like ahead of time.
I already
Like,
know. See, shout out to Stiz in the Battle Academy.
Yeah,
if y'all been playing Vendetta and y'all put
So you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like I had O'Malley on that joint.
Yeah.
I had Anache on that joint. I had Pound Side Pop on that joint. I had Tiz 215 on that joint. I had a lot of different people on that joint. But during the time, I'ma say I needed to get it certain places. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like dealing with a family of 5, my funds probably wasn't able to get me to say, yo, all right. Like we even had the boy that was on Wildin' Out on that joint.
Which
the
one?
boy Dan Rue. The white boy that used to be dancing and all that shit.
Yeah.
So look, what's crazy was, right, when I had the boy Dan Rue on that joint, right, we gave him $3,000. Promoted and everything. Bro, until this day, we got over like 50,000 downloads on a video game.
Right.
Right? But more of the story is, nigga was like, Aunt, why you put the boy Dan Rue on there? He was talking about fuck niggas and this, that, and the third. Bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, I paid him for advertisements. I
Right.
paid him for this. I paid him for that. I never even heard of niggas saying fuck niggas.
I ain't hear it either.
Like at the end of the day, everybody be like, you see what I'm saying? Like everybody got their little ways or whatever they be doing. Like if you understand what I'm saying is, if I'm investing into somebody, I don't give a fuck about his personal life.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out how he can help me promote this shit to
business.
You know, like I remember one night I was in the club with Fat Boy.
Right.
So I'm saying, Fat Boy, see that shit like, damn, I gotta get on that joint. You know what I mean? Like me and him build a relationship on that joint, but like I said, I was trying to figure out what direction I was going to go with the video game.
Right.
But I know what direction I'm gonna go now.
Right.
I'm gonna just let Stiz take control of that joint.
Right.
For Philly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to partner up with him. Go ahead, you do your thing. We're going to change the name of the video game and all that. But you got a fucking video game that anybody can download across the world. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I got over 50,000 downloads, and I'm going to show you off camera.
Right.
Downloads. Like 50,000 people downloaded this video game since 2019.
Right.
Independently.
Right.
For free.
Right.
Let me get a space on your iPhone. Let me get a space on your Android.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you don't know how many niggas ain't doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, I can honestly say I know no one who has a video game.
And
I can say that. I know no one that has a video game. This y'all heard it right here.
And
we Run the Streets got the video game.
I not only did a video game, I looked at it like, damn, all right, y'all niggas want to sign up for DoorDash, y'all niggas want to sign up for Uber, y'all niggas want to sign up for this, y'all niggas want to sign up for that. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. If I took a tour on all these different podcasts and talk my shit, how much you want to bet I'll be way popping in a week?
Right.
How much you want to bet? Because I got shit to talk about.
You got shit to talk about.
And not only that, I got shit that people want to know. And why you ain't with Meek? And why you ain't with Tierra? And why you ain't with Cosmic Kev? And why you ain't this? Why you ain't that?
Speaking of that, I want to ask you, what's up with Kev?
Kev, cool. That's my bro, yo.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we had a little disagreement before. And
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. They tuned in. They want to hear.
The disagreement came from, you know, rest in peace of my man Mike Larry. You know what I mean? You know, it was something that, you know, both of them took a business in.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I was just telling his son this last time I saw him at a showcase at the Roots Picnic. I was telling his son, like, Kev was my dog. He was my big brother. You see what I'm saying? I would never tarnish his name, none of that type of shit. But it was something that went on that, you know, we ain't see eye to eye on.
Right. As men.
And that kind of like harmed our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But when Tierra started popping, he reached back out to me. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or he posted some shit. And when I saw that, I'm like, damn. You post that and say me and Aunt knew she was who she was before she was who she was, but everything else you ignore.
And once again, like I said, I don't want you to you know what I mean. I ain't bring you up here for the clickbait or nothing. I'll say it from the outside looking in. That is nutty.
Because
I'll say it. I said it.
Like I said, bro. Like if I did a tour on all these podcasts or interviewers or whatever, I could inbox any person that's doing podcasts and interviews and say, I'm gonna come up on your show and just talk about all the shit that I went through.
Right.
They're gonna allow me, and the shit gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Right.
But I don't want to make my brain and my name off of that.
Yeah, off of anger.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't have anger in me.
Right.
Because you know why I don't have anger in me? Because everything I did with everybody I did, we did it off of fun. Yeah,
but nah. Now this,
only
again,
thing,
this is me
no,
saying.
wait. Only thing I don't agree with is why y'all don't look back.
That's where I'm about to go with it. At the end of the day, if we having fun at the end of the day, but we making profit, let's make profit. My intellectual property that was put into the project. Now we gotta start talking. Yeah, Yeah, we're gonna use big words now. My intellectual property that I use into you, you are the face of it, but we are collaborating to make this product. And it's like, yo, give me my just due.
I'ma
That's
tell you
all
what-
I'm asking
listen,
for is
like,
my
listen.
just due.
The way my life been going, I'm gonna get my Kanye West on. Right? I'm gonna keep it all 100, but because it's crazy because we in the mix, right? And it's like, shout out to y'all. I could really talk some shit
Right.
and
Well,
bring,
let's
bring
do
up
it.
and bring up a lot of shit. But you know the one thing that I told you, you never burn your bridges.
Don't. Yeah,
You
we
see what I'm
ain't,
saying? So
you aiming for the long game.
You
We
see what I'm
we can
saying?
do
So-
that, but we ain't gonna. You
Yeah,
can tell
so-
me after the cameras go up.
I tell the people, like I be telling my girl, right? I be like, yo, whatever you go through in your life, it's supposed to happen because everybody that goes up on like the Breakfast Club, because you know how that was the biggest joint.
Mhm.
Everybody you ever saw on the Breakfast Club always had a story to tell.
Right.
So if you don't got no story to tell,
Right.
you're nobody.
Right. Facts.
You
Big
feel me?
facts.
No, literally. If you don't got no story to tell, you're nobody. Because you gotta have a story to tell for other people to want to be able to relate to you. You see what I'm saying? Like they gotta relate to your story.
Right.
And everybody I ever dealt with, there's no bad judgment or bad things with people. If I'ma speak, only thing I'ma ever say is just make sure y'all look back without me saying anything. Because people know what I was to their brand, not just the artist.
Right.
They brand within itself. I got close homies that used to roll with me.
Right.
And I'd be like, damn, bro, like what? But you gotta remind yourself, I'm not that person. I don't look for handouts. I don't look for if I did anything, which you supposed to repay me back. None of that.
Right.
I just whatever should happen, should have happened. And one more time, I'm gonna say shout out to Tierra. That's my niece, bro. Like, shout out to Tierra.
I'm glad that y'all was able to keep a tight relationship because like I said, I only seen around that time, but it was like you seen it. You was like, look, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Bro, I
Like, yeah.
see
Like,
like I see a lot of shit, right? Niggas inbox me every day. Why this person gonna do this for you? Why this person gonna do that for you? Why the fuck you don't mind your business?
right. A lot of people be living a day if they mind.
Because people, like I say, people don't be giving a fuck about you personally. They just want to have something for content. I got personal relationships with these people, bro. I don't. If I'm cool with them, I don't have to let this person know what the fuck's going on.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I still have dreams. I still have all this shit that I got to accomplish. To me, I ain't accomplished nothing.
Right.
If I was to bring up my resume, I done did award shows in a real big theater. Fuck the TLA. I done did that shit in the Kiswick. And the week of the awards, I ain't only sold 5 tickets. Right? I was living out Florida. I was debating on niggas buying tickets offline. Right?
Mhm.
I came to Philly that week. Swear to God, bro. Sold over 400 tickets hand in hand.
Dang.
Because niggas wanted to see me.
Right.
During that time, remind you, niggas wasn't buying shit offline.
Right.
But more of the story is I was able to sell over, I think it was like 500 to 600 tickets to Kids Week. I just posted that shit the other day. I said, damn, I'm gonna have the award show.
Right. They ain't too far.
And people, yeah, I know. And people be like, yo, why you ain't have another award show? Shout out to niggas like Leaf Ward. I gave him I was about to do my second award show in like 2019 or some shit. And I was just acknowledging different artists on the come up that I saw that was hot. Shout out to Leaf Ward. He's popping now. Shout out to that's Ryder. He's popping now. Shout out to Zai Sosa. He's popping now. I was moving around giving people acknowledgement of what they bring to the table. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas don't be doing that type of shit, bro. And I ain't asked nobody for nothing.
Right.
Nothing. And niggas is popping them, so that tells you I believe in people way before other people believe in them.
Right.
Period. Niggas wasn't screaming their names. Me personally, fuck with these niggas. Oh, damn, I see something in that person. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So even like Tiz 215 or another comedian, damn, Southside Joe. I was giving all these different people acknowledgement so they can be able to hang that shit up in their crib, even if they never did nothing else. Damn, I got a fucking award for what I was doing. Or
Right.
I got acknowledgement of what I was doing when I was young, son.
Right.
People don't be looking at that shit like, damn, boy, really gave me an award. You know what I mean?
So it's the music
Like,
and it's also it sound like it's the music and it's also the community for you. It sound like you well rounded, like.
yeah, because I look at shit different, bro. I look at shit like, shout out to my man Ern. He trying to get me to come out Williamsport right now. He say that shit is wide open. They waiting for us. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I got niggas like him that's like, yo, ain't come out here, get this shit busy. Your name good out here. You feel what I'm saying? And once again, like the shit that's going on, shout out to my man Gotti. He another little nigga, Lil Gotti. Lil Gotti 27. He's another up and coming artist that I'll be fucking with that be heavy. You see what I'm saying? Like, my name means a lot. I just don't take advantage of it. But I swear to God, bro, after today, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, I just gotta live my life for my life. You feel me?
Right.
I gotta, cause niggas not gonna give you your flowers while you here.
Right.
If something happens to me today, you're gonna see a bunch of people on Instagram like, yo, that was my man. This was this, that was that. Why I can't get that shit while I'm here?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But when you learn the business and you learn the game, they didn't even give Michael Jackson his flowers when he was
They
here.
talk crazy about Michael Jackson.
You feel what I'm saying? But when Michael Jackson died, he was the best artist of all times. He was this, he was that, he was this. Look at Nipsey. They gave you if you understand what I'm saying, you know where I'm going. They don't give you your flowers while you was here, but
That's factual.
you gotta understand that, and you can't be emotional about that. You see what I'm saying? Because the goal is really to make sure your name live on a long time when you do pass away. Make sure you leave a legacy. That's why I named my son Legend.
Heavy.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I know I got a legacy. I know my name gonna live on because of the people that I dealt with is gonna live on.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I named my son Legend because he was born a legend.
Heavy.
You know what I mean?
All right, bro. Is there anything that we want to leave the people with? We about to wrap up, so close this out, bro. Tell the people what you want them to hear.
I want them to make sure that they follow We Run The Streets. They hit us up. They come to us for distribution. We building an app. We building a website. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know where to go, how to push your music online, and whatever else that comes with that, you can come to us. The same way you go to United Artists and you were able to upload your music and this, that, and the third. If you fuck with me for real, just support. That's all I ask. Just support. Just support the brand. Because one day, the brand will be so far that you might not even be able to touch. But you could touch it now and you could grow with me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could grow within the mix. You could follow in the mix. You could follow my man Brent and get up on a podcast and tell your story. Because that's what these like, I was telling somebody the other day that podcast ain't nothing but what me and Cosmic Cub used to do back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a radio show.
Right.
See what I'm saying? What they say, they put it up on YouTube while they record it. We was doing that too.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So only thing is they just gave it a new name.
Right.
Everybody happy or they consume with new names. If I got a pair of sneakers on right now and they not in style, if I call them a new name and it pop, niggas gonna fuck with the new name.
Right.
New name is everything. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm gonna put a new name and a new face on my brand.
Right.
Fuck me.
Right.
I'm gonna just be the person behind it. I'm gonna just get a little Mishi, what's up with you? I'm gonna just get a lot, different people that's doing their thing now, attached to the brand. We gonna do what we gonna do.
Yo, I would love if the new face of We Run the Streets could come from this podcast. Please jump in his DM, add him, and make sure y'all let him know that y'all heard it from In The Mix. You know what I'm saying? Because if we could get you your new face that you're looking for and it come from this podcast, that'd be thorough.
And that's what the thing, like, I got a lot of different, like, I had posted that John like last week. I said I'm looking for new interviewers. I'm looking for a new cameraman. I'm looking for this, that, and the third. People would DM me, right? But females DM me, males DM me. But it's not just you being a male or a female. It's about what you gonna bring to the table.
Right.
That's the most important thing. I don't give a fuck if I get a fat, ugly bitch. But if she know what to bring to the table, you gotta understand that, bro. People like, good looking, bro. People like, oh, they see a pretty face, or they see a nigga getting money. They want, like, bro, a lot of pretty faces, a lot of niggas getting money and don't even know what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be able to bring something to the table. It's a lot of pretty bitches. There's a lot of thorough niggas getting money. Right. A lot of niggas doing PPP loans and shit like that. That's getting money. You feel what I'm saying?
We see y'all niggas.
Yeah, we see y'all niggas. They in the mix. But you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And I always think back, right? When them PPP loans and all that shit was going on, nigga was telling me to do it and all that. I ain't do it. You know why I ain't do it? Because I said, damn, like, I don't want to live for today.
Right.
I don't know if people understand what I mean by that. That means just because you're gonna get 20,000 today, what about next year when they run down on niggas or you get caught up in the mix with this shit?
Then you doing what you said you don't gotta do.
You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So I'd rather get this shit for the muscle. Like, if it take me longer, fuck it. I'd rather live to be 70, not looking over my shoulder and know I did this shit the right way.
Right.
Because I got the knowledge, I got the brand, I know the people.
And you've seen it. And I always say this, a dumb person doesn't learn from his own mistakes.
They don't, bro.
A smart person learns from others' mistakes. You've been able to see things and know where you don't want to go.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I say I had a lot of thorough people that told me, yo, you should have did the PPP loan or you should have did this. Because I'm financially, I'm not situated the way I should be situated. But you never know what God's plans is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ride it out.
The grind out. You ever heard when Kiss said overnight grind is not a success? You could tell me anybody that made it overnight that's still popping.
That's heavy. That's heavy. Ask the gram real quick.
Yeah. Anybody that made it overnight, tell me how long their longevity was. But you get a nigga, I'm gonna take it all the way back to Rick Ross. I'm gonna take it back to Meek, right? Meek said he was grinding for 10 or 12 years before he got with Rick Ross, right?
Right.
He got longevity. Tierra been grinding for over 10 years. Longevity. Rick Ross, longevity.
Right.
Because when you get shit overnight, you didn't learn what you're supposed to learn. You didn't get the knowledge that you were supposed to get. You see what I'm saying? Like, money is just a piece of paper. Like I told you, I'm almost 40. I remember being in houses with 40 motherfuckers with guns and shit, pointing at the camera. We do this, we do that, right? We do this, we do that. Or this, that, and the third, right? Or niggas taking the other route. More to the story, what I'm trying to say, bro. just because you get the paper at that moment or you live your life, let me give you an example. R. Kelly.
All right.
He done lived his life, right? Had all the fun in the fucking world, right?
Yeah. Then he's sick.
But if you look up today, what's today? Today is August the 29th. Where the fuck is he at?
He's sick.
How much you want to bet he'd give all that shit back just to have his freedom?
He like, I wish.
Yeah. So that's more of the story that I'm trying
That's
to say.
a bad joke.
Don't matter how long that it take you to get to where you need to go. If you believe in God, God got a plan for you, bro. That's it.
Don't run. Don't
Yeah,
run.
like-
And that's for everybody too. For real. All jokes aside, man, don't run. Walk down. Walk down. I just want to say I appreciate you, man. I respect you. You took your time out. You gave me an opportunity, to help me get my podcast popping. And it's like, I'm here for the distribution. We Run the Streets got distribution. They got a record label. If you're an artist right now, he said it don't matter when you start. He said when you ready to start, he ready to start. And you already starting with a veteran. We Run the Street A.N.T. I just want to say I appreciate you, bro, and I
No doubt,
really
bro.
thank you for
Listen,
everything that you did for the city.
Like I said, I appreciate you. I appreciate your platform. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, make sure you get on In the Mix podcast. You know what I mean? He here for all the up and coming, all the people that's doing their thing. It's a new platform that he just doing. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all tuning, make sure y'all following, and make sure y'all get yourself on that joint. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be on something that's not worth it. You feel me? So if it's worth myself on there, make sure yourself on there.
I appreciate you.
Bet,
bro.
I'm going to tag him too.
Yeah, I
Matter of
heard.
fact, it's on my page right now.
We in the mix. Y'all already know.